Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will get the first swing today. And here we go. Wolverines and Buckeyes. Everything that's gone into this game for 365 days is about to play out right now, Kirk.
And there's just something right? When you look out on that field and you see the colors on the field competing against each other. Maize and blue and scarlet and gray. Let's see what happens. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Grab down the middle. It's Smith.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Caught by the receiver. Tackle is made.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. That's an important first down on that running play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So Michigan's offense out there for their first possession. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. You recall the last time they played, the Wolverines won a very close game. That has not been forgotten in Columbus for a single minute since then.
No, and if I remember right, it was the Michigan defense that really stepped up and prevailed and led them to a close victory the last time out. Let's see what happens today if the Buckeyes offense can make the adjustments.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll run it here. An impressive spin there. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. We're going to score with a run to the right. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Ready? Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here.
Here we go.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. Dropping back. It's Warren. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaks loose at the 15. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
On first down, it's play action. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of...
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. He'll hand it off. defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it to the right side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Back to pass. It's Warren. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. And the Wolverines are going to keep this drive moving. Using his legs, it's Edwards. In the clear at the 25. They can't slow him down. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. The Wolverines will line up now. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Ballard. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Wolverines. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. It's a run. Running back's got it. Runs through the defender.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Scanning the field. It's Howard. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught on the outside. It's Scott. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And then first down right back to the running game. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Ball handed off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
To the air, it's Warren. The pass rush closing in. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can he get there on the ground? And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Warren. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines Wolverines offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that drive.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hit just as he throws the ball. He's got a receiver wide open here. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass hauled in inside the 15. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Wolverines are going to cash in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown. And
now they'll set up for the play after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Howard. And this time it's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, whether it's in the shoe or the big house, when you have these two programs with all that's at stake today, you know emotions run high in a game known simply as the game. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Morris. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, going to heave it downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Back to throw, it's Howard. And this pass is caught.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. With the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll try the right here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
To throw, it's Warren. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He's running out of time here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Second and long for this offense after the sack. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line, it's Tate. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal upcoming. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 3rd and short, they give the ball to the tight end. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they go in front here in the second half.
Number 15 in the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
21.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Suddenly, they are behind. They've been shut down in this 3rd quarter here. They got to find that spark again. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's caught downfield. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Back to throw. It's Warren. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quick throw, catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. It's a fake field goal. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And that pass attempt will fall incomplete. The fake doesn't work. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned. They pass on the field goal try. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught near the sideline. It's Smith. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. 2nd down after that completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They're going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Almost another interception. Can you believe it? It'll bring up 4th down. The Wolverines will have to kick it away when it comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Howard. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
He's brought down.
After that previous play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Play action here on first down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Give it to the back again. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. It's a quarterback keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Orgy. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. And the defense get a stop here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. Tackle made after a big gain.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Goes incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Howard. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And here's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. Important second down play coming up. There's the handoff. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it again. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Looking downfield, it's Orji. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Ballard. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can he make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
As the first down is still going. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Trying for a pick six to win the game. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 40, at the 20, inside the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now this is a tough one, and you get it to overtime. You come up short. It's a heartbreaker. Thought to pick up the pieces after this one.
Yeah, I think we both thought that this game was going to be really close, but I don't know if we would have been able to guess that it was going to be this close. They were so evenly matched, and it just came down to those few plays at the end that really decided it.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.